welcome to another episode of Wren's Wasteland Camp Reviews / Dumpster Fires of the Commonwealth. We're going to come around this corner here. I have to have my light on. It's nighttime, see? Well, the moon's out. I guess I can show you that. This one here is a pain ghost camp. Apparently he thinks you're in Flatwoods right now. This is the location that has both a lead ore extraction point for resources, and if you go down the cliff back here, which this house appears to be built so that it does.
You snooping or here on business?
I'm here on business. Here on business. It's nice meeting you, man. Good to know you. Anyway, this camp is built in such a way that it actually descends the cliff fairly well. And it comes all the way down here. To this acid extraction node, which is right in here. Which is kind of cool. You built a wall around it, and I don't know if you've tried to use these things, but these things are not fun to do. The house itself is sort of floating and sort of mounted into the side of the cliff. It's actually really well done. I have problems building structures here. Although it's a little big for my taste on the way it's put together. But I understand that, and you gotta jump whenever you get down here, because I'm guessing he didn't have the budget left to throw down an extra foundation or a set of stairs. But you come up here, and he's done a heck of a job decorating this place. And you're right, I have seen some shit. You would not believe some of the shit that I have seen, or the amount of fire that should have been used to put them down. But yeah, I mean, it's not a bad little camp. They've got their vaults worked into it, so they look like they actually kind of belong here. And in this case, it's a shop, so we'll go ahead and check out his shop and take a quick peek. The guy's name is a Pain Ghost. This is the only vault I'm going to go into. So if this isn't decent, it's on him, not on me. Well, it's something. Alright. Since I don't give points on vaults, I'm just going to take a quick peek around and see what all he's got. If you get a little sick or wonder, it's just me running around. He doesn't have everything decorated. It's not completely built out. You can tell this is built in the warehouse area. And this is the warehouse vault. He doesn't have a lot of... I mean, his prices are not bad at all. They're actually really, really good. I mean, check this out. All the ultracite armor pieces you could need to get one started for 10 caps. That's awesome. He doesn't have anything priced too high. Everything's priced relatively reasonably. I mean, he even has stuff marked down to 0, so he cares about what people have to pay for stuff. So, I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to go ahead and give the camp a good solid 6. And if I was rating vaults and covering those, I would probably give it a good solid 3. I miss this camp. I really liked it. It was fun. That's my character there in the duster. Yeah. When I was doing everything with him kind of Raider themed. Okay, so this camp is built inside this cave, which is kind of cool. Hello. Welcome to Flatwoods. Hello. Really? I have no idea how you did that. Ah, right there in the chair. Oh, okay. That is very well concealed. Good job. I did not even notice that.
Listening is the key to life. Gotta focus.
Well, I agree with you
Listen,
there.
you see anything weird? You gotta
This is
dial it
Mrs.
into the
Freeze's
network.
camp.
Let us know.
Huh. Not bad. Some nice stuff. Decent price. Build looks good. It's built underneath the map. They went ahead and sealed off all of the doors. I can understand why you'd put your crops down here. It's like a little miniature vault in and of itself. Oh, that one freaks me out. There we go. Huh, not bad. Nice looking little place. Bedroom, nice outfit. The milk room with your bar. Pretty swank. Nice pad. I did not know you could put that inside. Huh, learn something new every day. Okay. Market. Dirt. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. But they have their vault down here connected to it, which makes me wonder. Give it a minute. There we go. So, you know, I don't judge vaults, I judge camps, but this one is nice. I also don't typically have people leading me around through their camps, but it's definitely nice. Not bad. Well, Mrs. Freeze, I like your camp. It's very well themed and well done. I'm pretty sure that camp comes in way under budget. It is difficult to build that way. So they get the difficulty bonus. Now, how do you get out of here in general? Oh well. I'll just go to the outside. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, I mean, this is one of my favorite locations, and they built it in such a way that it actually incorporates a lot of the location into it. They even built a billboard up there so you could tell, which is part of the scenery set that you get from the Nuka-Cola thing. They're looking for the way into the camp. It's over here, dude. Over here. Oh, well. It's in here. Down there. No issues, man.
Gotta wonder
All
what
right.
else.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give it a 9. I like this one better than I do my own camp. I also like their vault. But I like the fact that they built all this underground, and it's right underneath your feet, and you can actually hear the idiot raider punk talking to you through it. It's kind of cool. So that's been 2 camps on this server. I'm going to jump to one last one if I can find one, which is over here at Shake and Bake's camp. We'll go all the way over there and check it out. This is my Raider Fortress camp. You can check out a video of it on the channel if you'd like to. It was built on this character. Um, Feel free to go look out the other videos. There's a bunch of tutorials, a bunch of other videos like this one where I go running around raiding camps. I rate on a scale of 1 to 10. If you use prefabs, I automatically give you a 2 because a prefab in and of itself is not a camp, but it can be if done properly. This place is built up pretty well. You have your turrets over here because things do spawn right in this area. As you can tell, there's some dead ghouls right there. They have a water extractor I built here before myself. This is Shake and Bake's camp. I'll buy that. Here's the other stuff that they've got. You can slow it down to look at it yourself. No, seriously though. Most of their stuff is base priced, so it's whatever it says it's supposed to be. They don't have a lot of stuff that they've adjusted the price on. I bought that one plan because it's one I didn't have on this character. I want to say it's the kinetic servos for a suit power armor. The ultrasight, if I remember right, which only drop from events like the Queen and other events in that area. They have went ahead and put down an extra turret down here. They have a junk extractor, which is pulling up stuff. They have a character that's just kind of hanging out at the moment. They built the homage to plushies, which is pretty much required in Fallout 76 at this time. And they have a shelf full of skulls, which should worry me, but oddly enough, it makes me interested in their internal monologue. And they use these tree limb lights. So they've been playing for a while. They have a lot of stuff. Hello, nice to see you. Good camp, by the way. And they've been building here off and on, I'm guessing. You know, junk nodes are one of those things that everybody should build out. Collect as much material as you can when you can, especially if you're running Fallout first. And I like the fact that they built up here so you can just hop right over here. So camp structure build, uh, it's not bad. It's not great, but it's well done for what it is. On my scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give them a 6 because although it is built well, it is I judge a lot on aesthetics. And aesthetically, this is, you know, still just a few platforms, but it's still a cool camp. So, anyway, this has been Ren for Ren's Wasteland Camp Reviews and Dumpster Fires of the Commonwealth. Now, I'm going to go show you something that you need to know if you play this game on the regular, and it'll help you judge whether or not the server you're on is stable or not. So we are going to run down to Point Pleasant. And why am I running? Well, because it costs money to fast travel, and I just spent 1,200 bucks on or technically 1,200 caps on a plan for a suit of power armor accessories. So I'm just going to do a bit of running. Plus, I wanted to show you this. This is actually a good spot for a camp if you want to incorporate it into your overall design. I've seen some people turn it into a checkpoint on the road for like Brotherhood of Steel. I've seen other people turn it into a raider checkpoint. I've seen a lot of things built at this location, but one of the ones that I almost never see built at is this down here, which this truck is basically hauling a gigantic generator that you would, you know, find at a power plant, say a dam or whatnot. and it is basically a gigantic generator. Someone clever could incorporate a few things into it. And you have power lines nearby to make it look like they're trying to get the power back onto this little town down here and build a power outpost. I've seen people build, myself included, right in this area just so they have access to this wood, and right over there are some ghouls. This time around, not that that's really a problem, but, you know, it's ghouls. So you deal with them and you move on. Yeah, I'll take that and that. You can keep that other stuff. Anyway, so I'm running a Vampire's Explosive 50 cal. If you don't have one, I highly recommend looking them up. They're a fun gun to use. They have a lot of oomph. I am not running with my HUD up, so I need to kind of convert over to a different gun that has a slightly better draw. Because what I'm going to show you requires me to go into this place, which is over here at Point Pleasant. Now, Point Pleasant has a bridge that goes right across there right here. You can see it on the map. What you can't see on the map is right over here in this area, which if you look in that area once I get down there, whenever the Mothman Equinox event is going on, there is a thing down here by the bridge which you have to defend. Which is not that big a deal. It's the beacon that you set off. Now the cool thing about coming in from this side is most of the Mothman cultists are actually scattered throughout the city, and there's usually only one guard up there, so if you want to sneak in here you can pretty easy. But this is the fire that you defend during the Mothman Equinox event. And I don't see any right now, but whenever the server gets unstable, what happens is, if you come to this point, there's one now, you'll see those things start to migrate in, and they'll start circling right over there. The more of them that are circling that you can count, the more unstable your server is getting. That's because the server's been up long enough for those things to have done their job, and that's where they go to like hang out. They just kind of float around in that area for some reason. I've never actually managed to make it over there on my own because that's beyond the border. And back whenever I had the ability to go outside the border, I didn't realize this was a thing. So if you see a ton of those floating around over there, and they slowly start coming in, right now we're up to 4, but the more of them you see, the more unstable the server you're on is. Also, another good way to tell is if you run the holotape that tells you how many nukes are available and you don't have any available on your server, that server's probably going to start getting slowly more, is already at an unstable point and won't really get its stability back until the nukes have replenished themselves. And the longer that takes, the more nukes will get launched and yada yada yada. So the more nuke strikes on a server, the more of those things that you see floating around up in the sky, the more unstable the servers will become. So keep that in mind. I wish you could build down here like back a long time ago. Anyway, have fun, enjoy the game, and check out, you know, your lawn. Go mow it. Get to work. Do something else for a change. But have fun. Always.